Now let's move on to rallying, and the Lombard RAC Rally starts in Chester tomorrow morning. The 150 or so entries face 5 gruelling days and 2 nights on the stages covering almost 2,000 miles. Who'll win this last round of the World Rally Championship is difficult to predict. A good bet has to be either Audi or the new Peugeot Talbot. But don't discount the slower cars like the Toyotas or the Opel Mantas, because as Gary Champion found out, Russell Brookes feels that this time the preparation really couldn't have been bettered.
Yes, I think so, because it is in fact the longest RAC rally that's ever been held in terms of stage mileage. That's going to make it very difficult. Plus the fact the average length of each special stage gets longer. So it's going to favour reliable cars as well. And to a degree, that's where our hope is. We know with a two-wheel drive and not a turbocharged engine, we're not quite as quick as some of the new cars, but we hope to gain in terms of reliability.
Jimmy McRae is Russell's teammate using an identical Opel Manta 400. And does he think that Peugeot Talbot or the Audi Quattros will pose a threat?
No, I think it's certainly going to be, it's more difficult for a two-wheel drive to compete against these cars. But the more cars that are involved, you know, like Peugeot battling against Quattro, then it makes them try that bit harder and maybe they'll have a problem. And our Opel so far this year has been very reliable, so we hope, you know, that the reliability will come into it.
But it's not just factory cars that compete on the rally. The majority of the entry list who run in the lower numbers are the private club drivers. They rely on the generosity of local companies to sponsor the car, but that can only provide part of the huge cost of competing on the event, and what the sponsors can't provide comes from the driver's own pocket. Barry Strong from Kent doesn't have the luxury of full-time mechanics. He prepares the car himself and relies heavily on friends to get him through the rally.
The only way we can do it is with the help, free, unpaid-for help from an awful lot of people. That centres from the wife through to the service crew who are giving up their valuable time to check the car out before the event and who are going to give up 36 hours. Very hard graft. It'll probably be raining, it may be snowing, it'll certainly be wet and damp, just so that I can really go out and enjoy myself.
And I suppose we must ask, what is the point? You can't be there at the end shaking the bottle of champagne, so why on earth do you do it?
The RAC is without doubt the most prestigious event in the UK, or probably the world. And it's an event that I think you just have to do, if you can possibly do it. With the help of an awful lot of friends, we've been able to put the act together.
Yes, good luck to Russell Brookes, Mike Broad and the rest of the team. They're the boys that we've adopted, of course, and you can follow their progress on Good Morning Britain next week.